Have you ever seen live edge furniture? Have you ever wondered how you can achieve that designer look? Well, I have the perfect guest for you today, as we're going to be discussing everything you need to know about live edge furniture and what questions you need to know to ask. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Mary and Manny from SobreMesa Wood Creations.
The home design and remodeling show. It's the one.
When you guys first opened your business, you've been a part of our home shows, and I've come to know yourselves, your product, and I wanted to just start off by just having you tell us a little bit about SobreMesa and what it stands for, and what the brand and the products, what does it represent to you?
My wife and I would visit for many years. We would go to Costa Rica. We took our family, and we noticed that many of the places where we stayed or places that we ate, the restaurants, would have this beautiful furniture, and it was all handmade furniture, one of a kind, local woods, and it brought a warmth to the restaurant or the places that we stayed. So we decided, well, why not bring some of that back to our home in Florida?
This is the joy of working from home. This is, being able to talk about, what we do. And
well, she'll warm up.
I'll warm up.
So the first,
we're just talking here.
Yeah, the first shipment we picked. We had wanted a large dining room table. That's where the SobreMesa name came from, which I'll let my wife explain in a second. But we were able to find. We happened upon a local manufacturer of live edge wood solid dining room tables. So we brought one back for ourselves. We found a couple of more pieces of coffee tables, side tables that we also brought in the shipment. And what we were surprised was the reception that we got from friends and families that would come to our home for social events. They would always ask, where did you get the furniture? Is there more available? So we decided to embark on the business of SobreMesa and actually bring in a container of live edge furniture. And the concept of SobreMesa is something that my wife will explain.
It is a concept that came from our dinners with our children, with my mother-in-law. We would sit at the dining table, and after dinner we would enjoy what Latins call SobreMesa, which means sitting at the dining table and just discussing and talking and enjoying the after food. So that is the reason why we named our company SobreMesa.
That's amazing. And basically, you're truly delivering a lifestyle. It starts with family. It brings people together. You sit around tables, you enjoy it. But not only are you guys beautifying homes, you're creating a family lifestyle and an atmosphere that, your furniture truly represents.
We found that we needed to have a large table because we would frequently 10, 12 people. The table that's behind us seats 12. And it allows the kids, their girlfriends, our respective mother and father when they were with us. And you could sit around and enjoy the after dinner conversation and have the beauty of a natural piece of furniture to support the conversation.
Absolutely. And without a doubt, and I was just going to say, it is a statement piece. Your products are beautiful. I see them behind you, bringing a joy to people's homes and really creating that lifestyle and delivering that designer look that you guys are able to achieve with the products that you guys are bringing in. But, just thinking about it, why live edge furniture? What should homeowners and designers really know about live edge furniture when they're going into, really picking products for their homes? And, what can you say from start to finish? Obviously it starts as a tree and it turns into furniture. What can you tell us a little bit as far as the process?
Well, we find that we're able to find the sources of the wood in two different manners.
Okay.
Costa Rica is very ecologically sensitive. So what they do is they take advantage of trees that are fallen either by wind or earth movement. And these are huge trees that would otherwise be wasted. They would just be rolled over into the dirt. So they select these pieces of wood. The local carpenters and craftsmen will harvest the wood and then turn it into whether it's a slab for a dining room table or whether they're cut into slices of the trunk. There are coffee tables. We've actually made a huge table out of part of the roots of one of the trees. So that's one way, is we harvest fallen trees. The other way is there are actual licenses that are issued to the lumber industry in Costa Rica, where they're permitted to harvest X number of trees. There's no deforestation. If you get a license to cut 10 trees and they tell you they have to be Guanacaste, Cenicero, and teak, you get to cut 10 trees.
Right.
So we're trying to preserve the ecological stability of the country where we get the supply from, and still provide a unique, sustainable product.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's sustainable living, and that's one of the biggest trends. And people are looking to add that natural element into their homes, and more so than ever. I mean, designers are implementing, natural home living in more ways than, just not just the furnishings, but the surroundings and how things are designed. But in regards to just going off of what you were saying in regards to the customizability of the furnishings, I mean, literally, it's everything from pieces of artwork to tables to consoles to anything that somebody could want. I mean, homeowners and designers have the opportunity to, turn these products into, whatever type of piece of furniture or decor they're looking for.
Yes, they are. We have had several interior decorators, architects reach out to us, send us their design, their sketch of what they want for their customer, and we're able to produce it for them.
Right.
So the show has been really good for us in sending us or having designers come by the show and take a look at our booth. So yes.
Absolutely. And you guys, I know that you have a warehouse, you import product, you always have stock, but one of the best things that, from what I understand and what I know for it is, there's only one of every slab. There's only one of every piece. So it's truly unique. And when you sell something into someone's home, I mean, it is a custom piece, no matter what the form of it takes place. But, personally, I love tips. What can you tell us when it comes to, how to select the best slab, or, piece of product? Are there certain qualities that people should truly look for, when they're selecting a piece of wood?
Well, yes, and the wood that we bring is all from Costa Rica. Costa Rica has a similar climate. There's a lot of rainfall, there's a lot of humidity, but there are some differences. So what we have found is, first, make sure that the pieces you're purchasing have been properly dried. They need to be dried in Costa Rica. They need to be, we have them treated so that we avoid any insects that come with it. Everything is inspected by customs once it comes in anyway. So we make sure that it's dry. It also depends on what the use is going to be. Some of the wall units or wall art that we offer, we've had some massive pieces of wood that we've mounted on the wall. So you need girth. You need the piece of wood to be sufficiently thick that it's not going to warp, it's not going to crack. Some cracking is natural. It's not going to damage or affect the functionality of the piece, especially the dining room tables. We're talking about, we've sold dining room tables that are 12 feet long, 14 feet long, and they're one solid piece of wood. So most of the furniture we bring is either Guanacaste, which is a very abundant type of wood in Costa Rica. It's fairly hard wood in the center, and then the edges, what they call the live edge, is a little softer. And then we also bring in Cenicero, which is similar to the Guanacaste, another very large tree.
Okay.
And we brought in some teak. We brought in some coco loco. So there are 4 or 5 types of wood. But as a consumer, you want to make sure that it's dried properly, that it's treated properly, that is sufficiently substantial in weight and girth that it's going to hold up. And there are other places that import wood. We have found that the hemisphere where the United States is, the wood is more suitable for use in the United States than elsewhere.
Absolutely. Yeah. Cause I mean, obviously bringing it into a different climate, it's going to acclimate a little bit as well. But, making sure that it's dried and, that's, and obviously making sure that you're choosing the right thickness for whatever the application is. But, I know I've seen so many different forms and types of product that you guys have displayed in the home shows over the years. But, tell me a little bit about finishes. What finishes do you guys offer? Are there certain types of finishes that, you know, more applicable for indoors or outdoors, or some things that, you know, the homeowner or designer for that matter should really pay attention to?
You're a lot better at that than
Okay.
I am.
Well, since it's kind of a technical question, we offer really 3 finishes.
Okay.
Try to emphasize maintaining the natural look of the product, and so most of the finishes that we apply are sealers. They're water resistant. You can have them in either a matte finish, which is very little shine. You can have a satin finish, which is a little more shine, or you can have a gloss finish. We find that most customers like the natural matte finish. It does provide water resistance. It does provide, if you spill a Coca-Cola or a glass of wine on it, it wipes off very easily. In the event that you needed to resurface it, you can always sand it and resurface it. So that's the most popular finish, are the sealers. We do offer, and if a customer requests, an oil-based sealer, which is more of a varnish or a polyurethane. It does provide a harder finish, but it also requires a little bit more maintenance.
Right.
But some people ask for it, and we provide it. And the last finish that we offer is more of a resin type finish. And those are the pieces that you'll see that are very shiny. It almost adds like an acrylic finish to it. And the artists that we work with in Costa Rica actually infuse color into these pieces.
Wow.
So you could have either a natural finish, which is a cedar, the oil-based finish, or a resin finish.
Absolutely. And all of these different finishes, you know, people can use it indoors as well as outdoors, because I know that your products, I mean, it's a natural product, you know, people can use it as exterior furnishings as well.
We find, and we've used our home as a test home.
That's a good way.
We're fortunate we have a nice backyard on water, so we have the effect of salt and wind and sun. Yes, the woods can be used outdoors, but if you use them in direct sunlight and rain, you're going to have to do what you do to any piece of wood, which is periodically sand it and refinish it. We also have pieces in our tiki hut, which, since they're undercover and they don't get so much sun and rain, those hold up very well, and they don't require much maintenance at all. Now, the ones indoors don't require any maintenance. Those you could just wipe clean with a damp cloth. I wouldn't use any chemicals on it, but basically just wipe them off with a damp cloth and you're ready to go.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And, you know, I know that there's also, I mean, I've seen so many different forms of tables, and there's even ways where you guys, you know, implement like the root system as well. You know, it's not just the slabs. You know, you guys are bringing in roots and you know, which can be used on the wall, but also for coffee tables and consoles and things like that as well, correct?
Yes, and we're now introducing somewhat of a popular product, which is the river look tables, which are the slabs of wood with the resin in different shapes. So we now have a supplier that's providing that opportunity for us. We have serving platters that we have with the river acrylic look to them. So yes, I mean, we try to stay within the realm of what we know, which are the coffee tables, the wall art, the dining room tables. But to some degree, we can custom build. And we just recently built a 13-foot, 1,100-pound root slice of a trunk table for a special customer that was taken into a beautiful cabin in the Carolinas.
Amazing, amazing. And, you know, for some of us that are sitting at home thinking, you know, is this product for me? My home is more contemporary, or I'm farmhouse, or rustic, or minimalist, or whatever it might be. You know, these products really appeal to any style home, right? I mean, I assume you guys have put these products in, you know, to any type of home when it comes to their design style?
Yes, you can. Wood goes with everything. I mean, our pieces are timeless.
Right.
So you can add a modern look, you can add it to a more contemporary look. You can add color with the resin. Right. You can have simple wood. So I truly believe that it goes with any style of any home.
But you've actually worked with stagers.
I have worked with many stagers.
Of condominiums that are modern appearance, yes. Modern, some furnishings are modern, and the stagers want the warmth of a piece of wood, a natural, one-of-a-kind piece of wood, and the stagers use them.
Come back, they use them. And they sell the house or the apartment.
Absolutely. And the thing is, you know, when people, for example, when people use art for their walls and furnish their homes, you know, this is a way for homeowners really to tell their own story, to make their home their own. You know, by buying live edge furniture, they're doing the same. You know, it is unique as it's, you know, one of a kind. But, you know, for people who are looking at this and wanting to look at more and see more product, I mean, is there a best way to receive a consultation from you? I know that, you know, your website is SobreMesaWood.com. You know, tell us a little bit about how we can reach you.
I have my phone listed for the business online. I have email, I have Instagram. They can reach us by any of those methods. And I'm available just about every single day. The warehouse is open 10 to 5 now because of the COVID.
Right.
Monday through Friday and Saturday 10 to 4. So I can meet any client at the warehouse at any time.
Amazing. And what is your Instagram handle and also your email, just so you...
At SobreMesaWood. And the email is at SobreMesaWood@gmail.com. Actually, SobreMesaWood@gmail.com.
Perfect, perfect. And, you know, we've learned so much about live edge furniture today. You know, we heard it, it goes with any style. It's durable. You know, it's something that is here to last. You know, it's a piece of furniture that will truly outlast us. You know, is there anything that we may have not touched on that you would like to include?
Well, what we have tried to do is, by keeping it a family business and doing a lot of the labor ourselves, we do all the buying, we do all the arrangement for the shipping, we do sell out of the warehouse. We've tried to keep it at an accessible price point.
For everyone.
For everyone. So you can have a one-of-a-kind designer piece of furniture at an affordable price.
That's amazing because, you know, home furnishing, home remodeling, it's intimidating. And when looking at everything, you know, approachable luxury is something that we're all looking to achieve. And the fact that you guys have something for everyone is amazing. And, you know, it's truly one-of-a-kind furnishings. Mary, Manny, I really appreciate your time today. I've learned so much. I want to thank everyone for viewing. And until next time, you know, tune in to the next At Home with a Home Show. And you can always check us out on our website at homeshows.net or on social media at FL Home Shows. And again, Manny, Mary, thank you for everything.
Thank you, Adam.